Hi friends! Thanks for joining me today. Today we are at Rocky Point, which is a place in Rhode Island that used to be an amusement park. And it had this beautiful view right on the water. And that's it over there. It's one of the iconic pieces that is still left. It's not a guided meditation today, it's more of just kind of a discussion about letting go. So I thought Rocky Point was relevant. I am not originally from Rhode Island, so I was not here when Rocky Point was an amusement park. But apparently it was supposed to be a magnificent one. There was a saltwater pool. They had lots of rides. They had the biggest, I think, outdoor food area. And of course, this magnificent view. It's very sad that it's no longer here. But they've made efforts to put up signs to talk about how it used to be and the changes that have occurred and things like that. And it was reflective because a lot of the times when I'm working with my clients, there's a huge fear of letting go of things, be it physical, mental, emotional. And a lot of the times we hold on to items, or we try to hold on to this expectation of people or how we want things to be, or the worries of it not being how it used to be, how good it used to be. And the problem with that is when we focus so much on the past and we're being worried about not having that anymore, we don't focus on creating new positive experiences and memories because we're so worried about losing something that we literally can never have again because those moments are gone. But what we do have is memory. And when we're trying to move forward in life, we want to try really focus on those positive memories and then how we can make more of those memories happen moving forward. Now, I've come here today on a quest for sea glass. And in my one little spot here, excuse me, I found a plethora of beautiful sea glass. You've probably seen sea glass before just at the beach, or you see it a lot of times. Vendors make jewelry out of it, and it can be very beautiful. And there's another piece right there. So like I said, I've literally been sitting in this one spot. Oh, and there's another piece. And I have found probably more than I've found kind of maybe walking along the beach, because I've really dug in. I've been moving the stones, listening to the beautiful sound, and actually looking. And when we take time and effort to look, we find what we're looking for a lot of the times. But things like depression and anxiety often make us feel like we're looking at all of that stone and all of that rock right there, and it's overwhelming because we couldn't possibly find any sea glass in there. It's just too vast. There's too much of it. It's overwhelming. But if you just sit and you start in a small spot, you can find where to go. I just saw you. You can find what you're looking for. Sometimes it slips through your fingers and you'll lose it. But there it is. Oh, I'm also working on my fear of spiders because there's a creepy spider right there and I'm afraid of spiders. So, doing a little self-therapy. So think of something you would like to... Oh, the interesting fact about sea glass is it can take 20 to 40 years and sometimes even up to 100 years for a piece of sea glass to get that the really nice foggy look. Try this out. Nice foggy look that it gets, that people really want to make it into jewelry, and not so it's that sharp glass that can cut. So it can take up to 100 years just rolling around in the ocean and with other rocks to become what it is. And if it wasn't for all of those challenges or barriers, it wouldn't be here. So I want you to reflect on your own life and how you've come to be in this place. And I'd like you to think of some things, people, memories, shoulds, that you are holding on to, that you want to let go of. Now you can do this a couple of ways. So oftentimes we really hold on to physical items, and we don't want to throw things away or get rid of it because we're afraid that we are going to lose the memory. Which is not true, because the only reason that piece of whatever it is has any meaning is because you put memory, you put emotion onto it. It literally is an object that elicits nothing from us because we don't have emotions towards things. We have emotions towards memories. So maybe pick an item that you're willing to try to get rid of. And sometimes what you could do is you can take a picture of it. So if you don't need the physical item anymore, you can take a picture of it. Or you can write down the memory that you have of it with it. And then go a little deeper, and what's the real fear over getting rid of that item or losing that memory? Oftentimes there's a significant fear of our own mortality, of being forgotten, which is basically fear of death. And unfortunately, we are all going to die at some point. So this is a fear that does not help us, does not keep us alive, it does not do anything but usually make us feel bad. So again, working on reframing. What are ways that you can reframe, that you can move forward and do different things in your life to create what you want to be remembered for? Create memories that you want others to have of you, with you. Create experiences that you want to remember. So for me, this is a very simple day, but the sun is beautiful. There's nothing better than being right by the water. The sounds of the stones, the texture, the feel, being grounded, the curiosity, the excitement of the hunt. I am treasure hunting. And even just sitting here, I started with that small bit, and now I have so many more already. Plus some really cool stones. This one's interesting. Where did it go? Oh, this one's interesting. Because the water has ebbed a little hole inside. And it looks like there's like little crystals kind of in there. Simple day. It's mindfulness. Mindfulness is when you are focused on your task at hand. You're not thinking about all the things you have to do this week, all the worries you have. You are just simply looking for your treasure. Now think back to that item or those thoughts that you were having that you want to let go of. And work on letting go. And sit with that as long as you need before you feel peace. And it might not happen today. It might not happen tomorrow. But it's a goal to work towards. Because we want everybody to find peace in their life. And the more we can be in the moment, the more we can try to not live in the past in a way that makes us sad, and instead live in the present with memories of the past that make us happy. Thank you for joining me. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Be well.